Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, as you can see from the title, we are doing our second installment of Is It Worth the Hype? Is It Worth Your Coins? Now in this video, I will be focusing solely on makeup. In my last video, which was the first in the series, I talked about Gymshark and whether it was worth your coins. So now I'll be talking about different products, whether they be somewhat underhyped or overhyped, to let you guys know my opinion and whether they are worth you buying. I will also be creating this really cute natural summer look for you guys, so if you're interested in any of the products, they will be listed down below. Now if I need to skip over some steps or not talk about a product that I'm using in the video, it's because it's not going to be featured. Now I will link everything that I use in general down below. So without further ado, let's get started. I'm gonna jump right off with the first two products. Actually, I'm using two primers. I'm being bougie today. Both are from Touch in Sol. So we have the No Problem Primer, and then we also have the No Problem Prime Essence.
So going in first with the No Problem Primer, which was in a smaller container. I love this primer. The consistency is more of like silicone as opposed to like a lotiony texture. And I like that a lot more for my skin just because I am very oily sometimes, and it does really well during the summer, especially in a humid environment. Now I'm going in with the hydrating primer. I also like to use this one just in areas where I'm a little drier. I have some spots of dry patches on my face, so I just want to make sure that I have the right combination of trying to make sure I'm not too oily but also hydrating the dry areas.
So I went ahead and put on my face, like foundation, bake, concealer, all that stuff. I wanted to go into the next product, which brings us to my eyebrows. And this product, I'm so excited that I finally get to try because it's probably the most talked about eyebrow product. So you can probably already guess it or have seen it in the title. I'm talking about the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pencil. So this is the Brow Wiz. So it's double-sided. It has the pencil on this side, and then we got the spoolie on the other, and my color is in Ebony, and they have a color even darker than this, which is great because the range. Come on now. Yeah, just don't judge my eyebrows today. They are doing their own thing. I never do my eyebrows on camera because don't, okay? Don't ask questions, okay? Just let me do what I need to do. The reason why I like this product and why I'll probably spend another freaking $20 on this tiny pencil is just because it's so precise and you can build this up. Now, as you can see, like I have very thick brows, so this product works well with me personally. You can draw the little individual hairs. If you mess up, you can always fix it. So I absolutely love this product. I want to introduce some of the brushes that I'm going to use or have used and just haven't talked about yet. So I have 3 brushes, and they are from Luxie. So we have this brush, which they named the small contouring, but I use this for a number of things. And we have this flat brush, which they call the small shader. And then we have this very dense brush, which they call the large shader. And they are all from Luxie's Summer Days palette, and these came in one of my Boxy Charm boxes, my second one. I absolutely love these brushes. They're super duper soft, very high quality. They're cruelty free and vegan, I believe, so we love that. And the colors on it, it's so cute. They're ombre. I'm gonna use these 2 for the most part for the next couple minutes. As for the 2 eyeshadow palettes that I'm going to be using, yes, I'll be using 2. The first being from Pure Cosmetics. Really excited to finally get to use it. This is the Festival 12-piece pressed pigmented palette, okay? And then before we get into this one, because this is the one I'm super excited about, I also have from Tarte the Be You Naturally. The packaging on both of them is so cute. And this one has 1, 2, 3, does it even say it? It has 8 shadows in this one and then 12 in the other one. So I'll be using both to create, I would say like a summery natural look with a little pop of color. So we'll go ahead and start talking about the Tarte palette really quick before we get into it. And both of which come with a mirror, which is awesome, great for travel. but here are the colors. Looks so cute. They're all very natural, very opaque. I will also be using from Pure, this palette. Now, before I get into it, I did drop it when I first got it. I was a little excited, not gonna lie, I dropped it, okay? I said it, there you go. So there are a couple dents here and there, but it'll be fine. This one also comes with a mirror. And here are the colors. Look how beautiful this looks. Super exciting. I've used basically every color in this palette and I love it. Pure has definitely sold me on using their colors. A little closer, but I'm using I'm gonna point at it again, probably this color right here, maybe a little bit of that so it won't be too chalky on my skin tone. My first time actually using this palette, so hoping that I'm looking over there because the mirror is over there, looking very pigmented. So it has mostly matte colors with a few shimmers here and there, but overall it's a very, I would say, natural palette. And so far, the lighter colors are coming out pretty well on my skin. So we're gonna start going in with the Pure palette. And I've used this several times and I'm just so excited to finally get to share this with you guys. So, the light was just, bam. The color that I'm gonna start with right now is this one right here, and it is called Hidden Desert. I really like this one. I like how it looks on my skin mostly. I think it really shows up well on my complexion, and I think that's the biggest thing with products or palettes for me is, are the colorful colors gonna show up on my skin, or am I gonna look, it's gonna look like I dragged like a colored pencil on my eyelid. So as you can see, I barely tap into this, and this is the payback that I'm getting. I will say that the kickback is a lot. There's a lot of fallout, but I don't really mind it personally. I know some people do, but I don't really care because you can always brush that away. And I mostly just care if the color is vibrant on my skin tone. I'm gonna use both of the palettes for this. So I'm going to use this color, this chocolatey color here. I will also be mixing right here, and this is called All Night from the Pure Cosmetics palette. So I'm gonna mix both of those and see what we get. This is the first time I'm doing this kind of look, so we'll see. Yeah, the kickback is a lot, but honestly, I don't really care. Like, I barely put that on my skin, and browns barely, I've used Naked, MAC. I didn't have to use that much of this color from Pure, and it showed up on my skin so well. And I'm just like, is it the product itself? Is it the combination of my primers? Whatever it is, it's doing amazing. She's performing. She's doing what I want her to. So I'm here for it. This is so beautiful. Now I'm going in with this color right here. It's more of like a sandy color. It kind of matches my bonnet a little bit, so we out here. But this is called Epic. But I do want to point out that this Hidden Desert, I know it shows up kind of maroonish, but on my eye it gives me more of like an orangey vibe, so I will point that out. I like how it looks, but I think it's a little deceiving from the color on the palette. But before I finish up the eye look, we're going to do a quick little intermission and talk about a few products from Boxy Charm that I won't be using, but I want to let you guys know. First of being from Sol de Janeiro. So this is like a body cream company, body products and moisturizers, lotions. I was excited because I love lotion. I think most Black people do. So I had high hopes for this because I've seen a lot of people use this. I've seen it a lot on influencers pages and they seem to really like it. I don't know if I got the wrong one, or maybe my skin is just doesn't really work well with this product, but I didn't really like this. I don't like the smell first and foremost. I think it just smells very weird and not in the good way. It's very strong, but I don't like the scent at all. The product itself, here's how it shows up. It looks, as you can probably see, it's kind of oily in my opinion. I don't like that. I think that after the product dries, it starts to get really sticky. One additional product before we go back to the eyes is the Dirty Little Secret lip liner, and this is in the color Pale Pink. Now, why is this color getting sent to me first and foremost? Look at this. That is not, I don't like ashy lipsticks, lip liners, lip glosses. This is, I mean, that barely shows up. And okay, back to our regular scheduled programming. We're gonna go back into the look and finish it off. So I'm going to go in with Sunset, which is right here, and then we're gonna go in with Psychedelic. So the highlighter that I'm using is from Artist Couture, and this is the Diamond Glow powder. And it comes in this, it's a pretty generous considering how much this color shows up. Now, as you can see, it kind of looks more bronzy color that may show up, but whenever it's applicated on all over your body, wherever you feel like putting highlighter, it does not show up like that. I only use this much. Guys, a little goes a long way with these Artist Couture highlighters, but I highly suggest them. I don't really, hold on, I need to be quiet for this. Like, look at that. I don't usually like colored highlighters, but this sold me. I don't know why. This is so beautiful. So last but certainly not least is the, close to last, second to last, is my mascara. So I'm using another very hyped product. If you cannot tell, this is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Overall, I'll get to the point, I was slightly disappointed by this, and I probably won't buy it again just because I just feel that it's a little overpriced for what it does, and there's plenty of drugstore products that can do just as well and do the job. The applicator, I like it. Some of the applicators are a little weird, but this one definitely helps with volume, but not as much as I would have hoped for. I actually use this as well as a different mascara, which I've talked about. It's from Maybelline, the Spider Effect. I use them together, and together it works really well, but when this is just alone, I feel like it. But before I conclude, an overall about Boxy Charm and the products and just possibly purchasing again in the future, I probably might. I just think that the company needs to get better with shipping the products on time. They're supposed to come like every month, and I got a 3-month subscription, and I got 2 of them like about a month late, and then the last one I got 2 months late. I think the products that they give are very, very generous considering the price range of it. Like, some of these products range up to almost $50, which is amazing because I don't even think you spend that much on the subscription itself. But here's what, as you can tell, the difference. No mascara. So finally for lips, I'm using the Appeal Holographic Gloss, and this is in the color Trendsetter, which is super cute. I love lip gloss. I'm a lip gloss girl. I think this lip gloss is so cute, especially during the summer. There's a little bit of shimmer in it, so the shimmer matches the gloss or the highlight that I'm wearing, so I think it really complements it well. Okay guys, this is the finished look. I hope you enjoy, and all the products will be in the description bar, everything that I can find, at least, even if I didn't like it. But I hope that this video helped you decide whether or not some of the products that you've seen on Instagram and YouTube are worth the coin. So none of these products were sent to me whatsoever. I am reviewing them just for your benefit and just so I can post a video. So hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.